Hey friends, it's Jay from Jasmine's Astrology, and today's lunar forecast sees the moon meeting up with Jupiter over at 11 degrees of Gemini. Jupiter has just recently stationed direct at this very same degree, so it's not moving super fast. It's still kind of in this like stationariness, like kind of not really a holding pattern, but working on pivoting and changing direction and getting ready to move forward. The vibe is like, okay, I'm ready to look ahead to the future. I just kind of need to get my feet back under me, so to speak. And the moon is still in that waxing first quarter phase where the vibe is very much like having to make adjustments, having to prioritize certain things, cut away at certain things, and then also a feeling of like being really determined and energized to move forward. So we've got these two energies of like being ready to move forward. So this feels like maybe a great day to consider what obstacles prevent that forward momentum. Now, they could be external obstacles or internal obstacles, which will obviously require a different approach to, surmounting them depending on where they're coming from. But it is a vibe of like, what stops us from being expansive, meaning like what stops us from opening ourselves up to possibilities or to saying yes to those opportunities that come around or seeking out our next adventure, or like taking a more broad-minded approach to a situation. So what are those things? What are those obstacles? And how do we actually say like, you know what, I'm good on that and I kind of want to do that thing over here. Like I want to go for the big, the wild, the inspiring thing that's over here instead. And I got to surmount this obstacle first, but like that's the thing I want to go for. Because it would be an excellent day to say yes to something, especially something that's going to foster growth and some kind of gain in some way, something that's going to help us accumulate experience and the wisdom that comes from that. There's a very social energy here as well. So be a part of the conversation. Start the conversation if you have to. Make new connections or help others to make new connections. Gemini is very much a sign of like networking. Some kind of interaction is important to be sure. It could be where the next adventure comes from. I mean, whether or not it's like somebody actually inviting you out on an adventure or you have a conversation or an interaction that just like sparks that inspiration to initiate your own adventure. Okay, well, I hope it is a lovely Moon Jupiter aspect for you. And until next time, I'll catch you in the cosmos.